for Nil, it's really looking at this idea of this body that is full, and over time, kind of unravels, or lets go. So this body starts with a bowel that is full, a bladder that is full, tear ducts that's full, sweat glands that are full, sinuses that are full, and skin with blood that is full. And over the course of the 40-minute performance, we start seeing his bowels empty, his urine empty, his sweat come out, all the mucus coming out of his nose. So all of a sudden, we start seeing this body that is very full start kind of losing itself. But I am the urine. I am the blood. My DNA, my body is in there. We see that in history, archaeology, forensics. So then what am I? Am I subject or object? If we perhaps come to terms with that, how can that perhaps undermine a sense of privilege, of superiority? How can that unveil and reveal something? The past 2-3 years has been quite a tense situation in both tertiary education and in the arts with regards to questions of austerity, questions of access, questions of space, of history, of phenomenology. And then being this white man sort of caught in the middle, who was born during the state of emergency, yet made conscious post-apartheid. Very much questioning, what is my position? Is decolonization synonymous with blackness? Is decolonization synonymous with Africa? Is African synonymous with blackness? And if I, as a white person, claim to be African or South African, what is at stake or at loss for the indigenous people? We're all dealing with our cultural abjection, our cultural dust, our cultural legacy, our cultural imagination. And we're really questioning where we come from and where are we going. If we start looking at culture too as a very constructed tool in which to guide and facilitate and sometimes really manipulate individuals, how can we also peel that back and let that become some sort of abjection? Because I hope that we are reaching a point where, no, we most definitely are, in fact, scrap what I said. We are reaching a point where we are mapping our own cultures. The complete policing of bodies and cultures and sexuality in this highly regulated system, it needs to be completely uprooted. It's abhorrent and disgusting. And I hope that contemporary art can do that it can reveal, open up that scab, and go in there and challenge and say no and fuck you in the most creative, intellectual way with the most integrity and love.